tragedy that has the Boulder community, our entire nation, our state just reeling. We're learning more about the 10 people shot and killed at a King Soopers on Monday and that senseless act of violence. That's where our Colette Bordelon is right now for us live, where she's been watching countless people just come all day long, turning the grocery store into a memorial. Colette.
That's right. Since I've been here, this memorial behind me has only grown larger and larger. It's filled with everything from flowers, balloons, cards, anything that people can get their hands on to show just how much love and support they have for the victims and the families. And tonight, I have two of those victim stories.
At a loss for words, except to say that I'm heartbroken.
Under the Flatirons.
In Colorado, it seems to have gotten out of hand, especially. Why here?
Teary-eyed and hearts aching.
I've lived in Boulder my whole life. I'm from here. You always think, it can never happen where you are until it does.
The Boulder bubble shattered.
I had heard that, there was an officer that was killed, and I was praying that it wasn't anybody I knew. And then when they said his name, I couldn't believe it.
Nathan Misfud went through some training to become a dispatcher with the Boulder Police Department and met Officer Eric Talley while there.
Always had a smile on his face. He was always just happy to be there.
Officer Talley, the first to arrive to the scene on Monday, leaves behind 7 children and was hoping to transition out of law enforcement so that his family wouldn't have to go through something like this.
I didn't think it could get any worse, and then we heard her name.
On Tuesday morning, Misfud heard 59-year-old Suzanne Fountain's name read aloud. Another one of the 10 lives stolen, and a family friend.
Yeah, I was actually at the birth of her son.
Martha Party says she lost her best friend of the last 30 years. She remembers Fountain as a dedicated actress at heart.
She was a God lover, a Boulder hippie girl.
A force to be reckoned with on stage and in life.
She just was so real and authentic and down to earth.
And while there are no good answers to the questions keeping people up at night,
what is it going to take for actual change to happen?
The heart of Boulder is beating for the victims. The Boulder Police Department released those victims' names earlier this morning. They also released the suspect's name at that time. Now, they do plan on having another press conference tomorrow afternoon. And here at News 5, our hearts are with the people hurting right now. We want to express our deepest condolences. Always watching out for you, Boulder. Colette Bordelon, News 5.